Namaskar, good morning. I, on behalf of the organizing committee of the webinar on agriculturally vibrant and self-reliant Northeast India, organized by Directorate of Extension, Directorate of Extension Education, in collaboration with the Vidya Bharati Northeast region on 27 May 2021, starting from the 11 a.m. and slated to conclude at 1 p.m. I wish to welcome to Anupama Mishra ji, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Central Agricultural University, Imphal, the initiator cum facilitator of this program, as the chairman of this program. I welcome Sri Pawan Tiwari ji, General Secretary, Vidya Bharati Northeast Region, to the co-facilitator and collaborator of this meeting as the co-chairman of this meeting. I also welcome all the respected deans of the constituent colleges of Central Agricultural University, Imphal, all the heads of the department of different disciplines of the different constituent colleges of Central Agricultural University, Imphal, all the members of the Resource Management Cell Central Committee, Central Agricultural University, Imphal, and all the nodal officers of the different constituent colleges of the Central Agricultural University, Imphal, and all the youth who are participating in this forum. And thank you very much, sir, for your kind participation. We have already 7 speakers, including the 2 from the ICAR Research Complex for NES region. I welcome Dr. G. Kadiravel, Principal Scientist, ICAR Research Complex for NES region, Umiam, Meghalaya, and Dr. S.S. Roy, Senior Scientist, ICAR Research Complex for Manipur Center, the Imphal, Manipur Center Imphal, at this webinar, and for accepting our request as a resource person. The rest 5 speakers are from our Central Agriculture University family. And I welcome Professor R.K.Saha, former Director of Extension Education, Central Agriculture University, Imphal, and now the Dean College of Fisheries, Lembuchera, Tripura. Dr. N.G. Kumar Singh, Dean, College of Food Technology, Imphal, and Sri N. Devachandra Singh, Nodal Officers from the College of Horticulture and Forestry, Pasighat. Dr. Mrs. Anupama Mishra, Nodal Officer of RMC from the College of Community Science, Tura, Meghalaya, and Dr. Sunil Kumar Chongtham, Nodal Officer RMC from the College of Agriculture and Engineering and Post-Harvest Technology, Ranipur, representing for at this webinar. At the outset, I took the privilege to highlight the importance and the necessity of this webinar. Presently, the world is reeling under the deadly COVID-19 second wave, and everyone is facing a trying time of unspecified limit of fear of life and death. Nobody and nothing is left untouched by COVID-19 pandemic. Its impact is far-reaching, and the unsurmountable economic of the countries. India is collapsing. Business of all kinds are coming to abrupt halt. Livelihoods are losing day after day. Here in Northeast region, also many youths of the different trades and business have returned home after the week of COVID-19 pandemic since the last first wave, and they are enduring life without job and back home amidst difficult livelihood problems. Hence, in an effort to create some livelihood avenues for the Northeast youth, this webinar has been initiated under the guidance of our beloved Honorable Vice Chancellor, Shri Dr. Anupama Mishra ji, in collaboration with the Vidya Bharati Northeast region. I am sure your lecture on different topics will provide the youths of Northeastern region some ray hope to new avenues of agri and allied sectors. Thank you also. Thank you. Next, I request Shri Dr. Pawan Tiwari ji, General Secretary of the Vidya Bharati Northeast region. So please say some few words in this regard. Dr. Pawan Tiwari ji.
धन्यवाद सर। आज का यह पावन दिन हम सब लोग मणिपुर केंद्रीय कृषि विश्वविद्यालय के सम्माननीय कुलपति महोदय, अन्य कृषि संबंधी विषयों की जानकारी देने के लिए हमारे मध्य उपस्थित सभी विशेषज्ञगण, आप सबको मैं विद्या भारती पूर्वोत्तर की ओर से प्रणाम करता हूं। और इस वेबिनार में को सफल बनाने के लिए विद्या भारती के YouTube चैनल में, फेसबुक लाइव में देख रहे सभी दर्शकों को प्रणाम करता हूं। जैसा कि हम सब जानते हैं कि यह वैश्विक महामारी के इस दौर में और पीड़ित मानवता की सेवा के लिए हम लगातार सब लोग सक्रिय हैं। ऐसे समय में पूर्वोत्तर भारत के अंदर जो हमारी अपार कृषि संपदा है, उसके बारे में हमारी इस युवा पीढ़ी को अवगत कराने के लिए अनेक प्रकार के प्रयास हमारे वैज्ञानिकों के द्वारा, विशेषज्ञों के द्वारा समय समय पर किया जाता है। किंतु आज केंद्रीय कृषि विश्वविद्यालय इम्फाल के कुलपति महोदय की विशेष अनुकंपा से और आप सब विशेषज्ञों की विशेष उपस्थिति में यह आयोजन होने जा रहा है। मैं पुनः एक बार आदरणीय कुलपति महोदय और आप सबका हृदय से अभिनंदन करता हूं और आशा करता हूं कि आज जो जानकारी हमारे युवाओं को और इस क्षेत्र के उत्तर भारत के अनेकानेक ग्रामीण वनवासी क्षेत्रों में रह रहे निवासरत कृषि क्षेत्र में कार्य करने के लिए जो उद्यमी हैं, उन सबको प्रेरणा प्रदान करने वाला ऐसा यह व्याख्यान होने वाला है। इस व्याख्यान की सफलता के लिए और सुचारू रूप से संचालन करने के लिए एक बार पुनः आप सबको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। नमस्कार।
for your valuable space, especially to the youths of this region. Thank you very much, Dr. Ponji. So without taking much of the time, now let us start for presentation work. So I again request to all the speakers, eminent speakers, that please kindly fix your time 13 minutes. Please kindly complete your presentation within the 13 minutes of time. So first I request uh, Madam Dr. Anupama Mishra, the Nodal Officer of RMC, College of Community Science, Tura, Meghalaya. So please take your own time. Madam, please start.
Good morning, sir. Thank you, sir, for giving me this platform. Vikas, sir, please share my slides. Okay, thank you, sir. Very good morning to Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, Director of Extension Education and RMC, sir, and all the director, dean, directors, and dignitaries present over here, and participants also for in this webinar of sir. So in this webinar, we are going to present our business proposal. Myself, I'm Dr. Anupama Mishra. I'm from College of Community Science, Tura, Meghalaya, and I'm going to present one business proposal on banana processing business. It is a multi-enterprise for Northeast entrepreneurs. So this one uh, in the Northeast region, it is an agribusiness paradise. Yes, it is agribusiness paradise because Northeast region offers tremendous opportunities, resources, unexplored potential in agriculture, and the region has several advantages like fertile soils, favorable climate conditions, rich biodiversity, forest wealth, and moreover the educated manpower also, which is very important for establishing any kind of venture. So this the Northeast region has all the potential to actively contribute in betterment of youth or farm women or the farmers, and augmenting the economic growth of the region through agri entrepreneurial activities. So it is full of diversity, full of fruits and vegetables, which is good for establishing any kind of agribusiness. The Northeast region is a treasure trove of banana plant. So banana, it is a very most consumed tropical fruit in the country in the fresh as well as processed form, like snacks items, beverages, dairy products, and bakery products, etc. As far as the market potential is concerned, every and each part is utilized um, uh, of the banana plant. Each part has utility. As per the Hindu mythology, it's described the banana plant as the Kalpa Vriksha, which gives us the food, shelter, clothing, and medicines. So this is one kind of Kalpa Vriksha. Uh, Sorry for interruption. Sorry, sir. So India is, as per as market potential, as a commercial, every part of this banana plant has utility. And Hindu mythology uh, described the banana plant as a kalpa vriksha, so which gives the which gives us the food, shelter, clothing, and medicine. So this is one kind of uh, plant which gives us tremendous opportunities to establish any kind of business. So, banana is a rich source of the carbohydrate and in vitamin B. It is a good source of potassium, phosphorus, and calcium and magnesium also. So, banana is available throughout the year in the states, and Assam holds the largest share of the banana production with 0.86 million tons, followed by the Mizoram, Tripura, Meghalaya, Nagaland, and Manipur. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. So for establishing, sorry, previous slides, sir, previous slides, that's a problem. Previous slide, sir, इससे पहले वाला slide पे जाइए. Yes, sir. So in this you can see there's key banana producing districts in Assam, Nagon, Dhalai, Golpada districts, and in the Golpada there is a Dardan market, which is the largest banana market for transporting the banana products from neighboring states like Bihar and Odisha. In Meghalaya, that is West Garo and North Garo hills. So these are the some banana producing districts. Next slide. You can see the largest banana production is in Assam, followed by Mizoram and Tripura and Meghalaya. Next slide, please. Next slide. Sir, please. Vikas, sir, please. Next slide. Hello. Sir, next slide. Hello, sir. Am I audible? Hello. Hello. Hello.
Audible, audible. Please.
Okay, okay, sorry, sir. Sir, next slide, please, Vikas, sir. Next slide. Yes. So banana is a multiplicity of the uses. It includes the food items like a lot of beverages and snacks items, soft and alcoholic beverages also. And it has the potential of making the handloom and handicraft items. It is the medicinal potency also. It has year-round availability, affordability, and varietal range, taste, nutritive, and medicinal value. And banana food products includes very different kinds and varieties of the food items, but for the establishing any venture, the most popular item is banana wafers or chips. It constitutes around 38%, followed by banana powder and then banana jam and others products. If we are talking about the other banana byproducts, then the banana fiber is the most promising product for establishing a venture or taken as a venture, that is handloom, handmade papers, handicraft items, and animal feeding, machine formulation, medicine formulation, and for various kind of diseases also. So, and one also agro waste item, that is a banana leaf, which is the waste of uh, but it has a traditional value. We are using this leaf for making the different kind of disposable plates and packaging material. Next. So how to set up banana processing business? First of all, you have to identify the business opportunities, or you have to do one market survey, then carry out a pre-feasibility study, in which you have to find out which idea is should be implemented, or which is more practical, which is less profitable, or the more profitable and less costly. You have to find out the different feasibility for any kind of venture. So then you have to do some. So, how to set up the banana processing business? Identify the business opportunities in market. Uh, Carry out the pre-feasibility studies, which is very important for launching any kind of venture. You have to study the feasibility of business, what is very practical, what is less costly, how it is can be a more profitable, and do a market review about the specific banana product, what kind of product you are going to launch, whether it should be of banana chips or pancakes or the ice cream, etc. So these are the related with the market review. And food business operators licensing, find out the and requirements for the banana processing business related licensing and permits, which is very important for establishing any kind of the food venture. Then identify some source for the machines and equipments, identify the source of the materials also. Next slide. Some government approvals or clearance is required for before and after establishing for establishment of any kind of venture. So prior to establishment, you have to register with ROC, that is the Register of Companies. You required NOC from the local bodies like Gram Sabha, and it is mandatory also. Consent to establish from the State Pollution Board, it is very necessary. Approval of the layout plan for the construction, and permission for water supply, registration for the DIC for a small and medium enterprise, and application to state electricity board also. So this is these are the requirements or government approvals prior to you have to take the prior to the establishment. After establishment, license from the FSSAI, it is very important, and it is mandatory for FSSAI license, and registration is mandate for any kind of food venture. Food Safety and Standard Authority of India, which is taken from any kind of which is taken from the Ministry of Family Health and Welfare, Government of India, and FSAI will accord the approval, and then permission to commence production from the State Pollution Board. And then quality standards are specified by BIS, and it should be of it should be meet with the specification of the Bureau of Indian Standards. So these are the some license and approvals. Next one. So I'm giving one example. I'm some examples of enterprise which is related with the banana product or banana business. So banana chips and wafers are the very popular items for all age group. It is a deep fried snack item. It's crispy, salty, and spicy, and it's available in the different flavor in the market. So if you are going to launch this venture for in your area, so it's my suggestion to give some kind of twist, and it may be of taste twist or appearance twist or the texture twist, because it is very important to find out the need or of today's it is the small group children group, because they are the most uh, uh, prefer this kind of the snacks item. So it gives some tangy kind of twist, some cheesy twist, some chocolate twist, or some kind of the strawberry berry flavor or different kind of flavor you can add to your product, so that it can be um, uh, attracted by the consumers. So banana wafers are prepared by peeling, slicing, and deep frying, and then seasoning with different types of the salts and flavors, then packed it in the moisture proof containers, because which can prevent them absorbing the moisture and losing their crispness. So this is the manufacturing process. If you are talking about the nutritive value, banana is the primary source of the various nutrients such as vitamin A, vitamin B, C, magnesium, potassium, calcium, antioxidants, and carbohydrates. Carbohydrates rich product. So if we are, this is the customized project reports, data are given in this slide. If we are going to produce 2000 packets per day with plant capacity, then its return is 30%. With the 15 lakh cost of investment, then return is 30%, and break even is 53 percent. So it is good for and satisfactory. Next slide. Enterprise for the banana powder, you can go for the banana powder manufacturing unit, and this unit is it has a potential, um, it has a great potential for commercialization, because banana powder has a shelf life of up to 1 year, and it is used in the various kind of products like infant food, bakery products, seasoning, banana brew wine, making the skin moisturizer, and making the animal feed. So it is used in the food items, in the cosmetic items, in the animal feed also, and the making the different kind of the bakery products, and infant food also. So for manufacturing of this banana powder, you have to wash ripened banana, then slice it, then sorry, pass it in the chopper and the colloidal machine mill for making the paste, and then dry it with the spray drying or drum drying method. So this is the powder which you can package and store to for up to 1 year. So banana powder is a major source of carbohydrate and calorie, which is makes more ideal component for the infant formula. So it has I already told you, it has a great expected, it's a commercial value, and it is expected to um, 774 million dollar to the end of 2027. So with anticipated CAGR of 3.9% over forecast. This is the forecast is done by some researcher. So entrepreneurs who invest in this project will be going to be successful. So this is all about the banana powder. Next one. So I'm giving you one example business plan for the banana chips wafers units, and in this unit some machineries is required, that is slicing, frying, deoiling, seasoning, and packaging machine. And in this machine, the total project cost is estimated of the rupees 14 lakh 85,000, which includes the margins, margin money for the working capital of at the rate of 25%. Production capacity of this unit per annum is 40 ton. It is assumed that the plant will operate of 50 to 70% efficiencies during the first 5 years. Cost may fluctuate as the quoted price are at the time of preparation of report. It may be vary with the suppliers and qualities or the capacity of the equipment. So project need to be set up at the site that is well connected by the road. So if it's a roadside, then it is beneficial for entrepreneurial. Then it is adequate supply of water and power supply also. The total cost of plant is of machinery has been estimated as 5.37 lakh. That includes the different kind of machines, slicing machines, frying machines, de-oiling machines, seasoning machines, and packaging machines. And the net profit, next slide. In the if you are in this slide, if we are different kind of miscellaneous items are required, and manpower is also required, that is in the skilled workers, some kind of the semi skilled workers, and their um, um, salary amount is given, and miscellaneous amount is includes the electric supply, that maybe lump sum of 95,000, furniture and fixtures are of 50,000, miscellaneous items of the 19,000. So this is all about of that 2.9, sorry, 09, that is 2,09,000 rupees. And then next, if we are going to estimate the profitability of this venture, then you can see the net profit. The proposed project is expected to generate the profit from the first year of operation itself, and will gradually increase with the increase in capacity and utilization. The break-even point of proposed project is, next slide. Next slide. Next, sorry. So the break even point is proposed for of the proposed project is 49.25% at 70% operating capacity on the third year. If in the internal rate of return of the project work out of 23%, which is satisfactory. So this is all about of the proposed proposal. So you can see this can be of one the profitable venture for any agri business. Next. Now come to the leaf, the byproducts enterprise, that is the disposable banana plant enterprise. And in this, we are using the banana leaf, which is one kind of waste, but the banana leaves have the wide range of application because they are the large, flexible, and waterproof, and you can use for decorative, making decorative items also. And in the Hindu method, Hindu religion, it is used for the for worship or the puja purpose also. So they are used for the cooking, wrapping, and food serving in a wide range of cuisines. Leaf curves plates have the greater hygiene value. That's why it can be converted into the disposable item, and it is eco-friendly also. So these plates are itself very strong, hot, cold, heavy, and sloppy, and some kind of the extra. In the leaf, there is a upper covering or coating of the wax like coating, which is washable also. It doesn't absorb the water, so it is one kind of waterproof, disposable also. And it has it is biodegradable also. It is very good for making a leaf and disposable leaf and cup. But if my suggestion is here, if you are going to launch this venture for your um, venture, then you need to require some make some kind of liquid proof containers from this banana fiber, because this is the need of today's hours. And now the Bisleri bottles are also going to be banned due to of the plastics container. So this is my suggestion to add some make some kind of liquid container from this banana leaf. Next. Banana fiber processing is another enterprise which has the great market value, and banana growing state can establish eco-friendly textile, handloom, and handicraft enterprises, and this can create a lot of employment opportunities for almost all age groups. So it is being used for the weaving purpose, for making various fashionable products like sarees, suits, and various male garments also. So banana fiber has also got a very wide uses in the unit, like 100% free or the eco-friendly tissue papers. It is highly quality filter papers, also paper bags, craft bags, and different kind of the nursery pouches you can prepare from this banana fiber. And it is also used for manufacturing of the currency notes and soap also. And some kind of the banana peel or the ash of the banana peel is also used for modeling purpose or for for natural dyeing purpose, and for dyeing of leather, or for blackening the leather also. And this fiber is also used for the shipping, for making the shipping cables, ropes, sanitary napkins, and different types of composite materials. You can reinforce with some polypropylene, um, uh, uh, with the banana fiber, and you can create a composites also, which is has used in the technical textiles, in automobile textile, in the constructional textile, or the for the building boards and fire resistance boards also. So this is all about the banana fiber. And and if you are going to set up one venture, then you have to one venture is one proposal is given here. In this proposal, the total capacity is of 10 meter, 10 kg of, so 70% capacity of utilization. And here the average daily production NVGs is 10 kg per cloth, and it is for the 25 days in a month, and 300 days in a year, with the working days in a year. So the total capital in the requirement, including the fixed capital and the working capital, in estimated at the rupees 1,70,000. For this proposal, project cost comprising the fixed capital and the margin money on working capital of rupees 1,55,000. The annual operating expenses are estimated at the 4,99,000 rupees. So on profit analysis, the based on the annual sale of rupees 6,65,000, and the operating expenses of rupees 4,99,000. So the profit at the rated capacity utilization would be of rupees 1,66,000 per year. So this works out to a return on investment of 98%, and the unit will break even at about 31% of the targeted annual production. So on only the few machine are required and for establishing this kind of venture. A banana extractor unit in which the carding and combing process can be done, and then loom for the weaving purpose, and one charka for the spinning of the yarn, and some kind of the bobbin, pern, and pin, and the shuttle, etc. So these are, or and some miscellaneous things. So this is all about of this venture. Next one. And there is so many government schemes, or which is given by the Office of the Development Commissioner, Handicraft Commissioners, are composite in the nature. And these national handicraft development programs are Ambedkar Hastshilp Vikas Yojana, Mega Cluster, Marketing Support and Services, research, R&D. So these are the some development program which help in establishing the women artisans to continue or to running their venture. Some handloom schemes are also there, which is comprehensive handloom cluster development scheme, comprehensive handloom development scheme, revival perform and restructuring packages, yarn supply scheme. And there is a special kind of handloom schemes for the northeast region, that is northeast region textile promotion scheme, and that is the cluster development project in the NER region, technological upgradation of the handlooms in NER region, market promotion of textiles and handloom products, handloom weavers comprehensive welfare society, that is Mahatma Gandhi Bunkar Bima Yojana, health insurance schemes. So there is so many schemes, government schemes for this. And besides this, there are some of most of the significant kind of the government loan schemes also, which is provided by the MSME business loans in the 59 minutes. This is the scheme name. And and Mudra loans, which also provide subsidies for the handloom work. And then Stand Up India credit guarantee fund scheme for the micro and the small enterprises, national small industries and credit support scheme. And one is Udyogini, and Udyogini loan is only given to the female workers. So this is all about this handicraft and handloom government schemes. Next. So, if
Madam,
we are talking
how,
about the food industry, sir, within 5 minutes, I'm going to finish within, and there are some on. There are number of
Madam, see the
incentives.
time limit. See the Madam time limit, please.
Okay, 2 minutes, sir, 2 minutes. There are numbers of incentives from the state government for the promotion of small scale industries, and newcomers should go through the guidelines. Various incentives are available depending upon the location of the unit from DIC, that is District Industry Center, Ministry of Food Processing Industry Center, and the food parks are there, scheme of mega food parks, scheme of the cold chain values, and these are the Ministry of the Food Processing Industry, Government of India, implementing a centrally sponsored scheme for known as. So these are the some scheme, and these are the some best subsidized subsidies for small business, uh, which is provided by the several agencies, with the few in and these are the incentives which is provided by the central agencies and food processing industries, and scheme for the mega food park, scheme for the cold chain, scheme for the modernization, scheme for the HACCP, scheme for the R&D, scheme for the setting up upgradation of the food testing. So with all these government schemes and subsidies, I'm going to end my business proposal. Sorry for interruption. My mic has some problem. That's why I'm attending this webinar through this mobile phone. Thank you, sir. Once again, thanks to the RMC committees and Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, who gave me this platform to present this business plan in front of the Northeast youth. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Anupama Mishra. But for the next speaker, please see the your allotted time. You should complete at least within the 13 minutes. So you just saw only the very important slides only, which are very beneficial to the youths of the northeastern region. Okay, so questions
Yes,
and
sir.
answer, let us put at the end of this session before our honorable vice chancellors the remarks. Okay, so next I request
Okay.
uh, uh, next speaker Dr. Sunil Kumar Chongtham from the College of Agriculture and Engineering and Post Harvest Technology, Ranipur. So Sunil Kumar, please start and kindly
Thank you, sir.
arrange
Uh,
to finish within 30 minutes.
okay, sir. Thank you, sir. A very good morning to all, respected Vice Chancellor of CAU Imphal, Director of Extension, Deans, all speakers and audience. Myself, Dr. Sunil Kumar Chongtham, Nodal Officer, RMC, College of Agricultural Engineering and Post Harvest Technology. I'm going to deliver a business plan for the Northeastern youths titled Ginger Processing Through Production of Dehydrated Flakes and Powder. Ginger is a popular rhizomatous crop that is grown almost everywhere in the northeastern regions. It is a highly valued spice crop known for its peculiar aromas and flavors. As per the reports of the production of the ginger in the national level, northeastern states like Assam, Meghalaya, Sikkim, and Mizoram has occupied a significant positions. As we all know that ginger, that fresh rhizome, is highly perishable in nature with low shelf life due to its higher water activity, and the storage losses occurs in ginger due to weight loss, shrinkage, rotting, and sprouting. Also, the farmers often face marketing problem during the peak season and are forced to sell to the market at cheaper price through middlemen. So in order to make ginger processing or ginger production a more rewarding and profitable venture, we need to induct various processing techniques like making the ginger into dehydrated flakes and powder that will extend its shelf life, and moreover it will increase its marketing value. For example, we can sell the ginger flakes at 500 rupees per kg and ginger powder at 600 rupees per kg in the market. So next is the marketing potential of ginger. In order to reap benefits through processing ginger, we have to see what are the demand of the ginger in the market. Ginger in the form of fresh rhizome, dried flakes, and powder are high in demand because they are consumed in large quantity by both vegetarian and non-vegetarians in preparation of several cuisines like Indian, Chinese, and continental cuisines. Moreover, due to its medicinal values, it is both used in households as well in pharmaceutical companies. Also, it holds a strong potential for export, particularly the organically processed rice in international market. So another thing that is required is effective marketing of these processed products. Presently, there are several regional and national producers that established their names and brands, especially in the urban markets. So a new, small, with limited financial resources units need to concentrate on certain areas like semi-urban and rural markets. So a new marketing plan includes maintenance of high-quality products, promotional campaigns like special discounts, referrals, advertisement, and sale of these products using the online platform and e-market. So let's have an overview of ginger processing into powder or flakes. The freshly harvested and procured ginger rhizomes are to be sorted out and graded while discarding the disease and lower quality rhizomes. Then clean, wash, and peel. Then slice it with the help of mechanical slicer at a thickness of about 3 to 5 mm. Then dried at 60 degrees Celsius for 12 to 14 hours. After drying, we can expect a recovery of 13 to 15%, and the dried ginger can be further grind, packed, and labeled for sale in the market. So let's see the details of the project. What are the projects that are required? Hello? Yes, sir.
Hello, Dr. Sunil, your slide is not moving.
Sir,
Slide is not moving.
sir, the move away, sir.
No, 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 no. No, no, no. Take it.
Okay, sir. I will check it again.
No, no, slowly, slowly. Listen fast, huh?
Hello?
You go slowly, slowly. You listen fast.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Is my slide visible, sir, now?
Okay.
Hello?
Yes,
Is my
yes, okay.
slide visible, sir?
थोड़ा बड़ा करो उसको.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
थोड़ा सुना करो.
Sir, is it in full screen? Okay,
No,
sir. Okay.
no yet.
Is it in full screen, sir, now?
No yet. अभी नहीं हुआ अभी.
Sir, actually, it's full screen from here. I think internet problem is here. It's raining heavily here, sir. Hello?
So please slowly. You are very fast, huh? That's why.
Okay, sir. Okay, I will slow it.
You start from the first slide.
Okay, sir. Okay, sure, sir. Sure. Can I start, sir?
Okay, but it is not in the full screen. I don't know why. आपके पास में कोई
I have
कंप्यूटर का
done
कोई
in
नहीं
full
है?
screen here, sir. It's yes, sir.
No
Hello?
yet. Yeah. You start, please. Start.
Hello?
Okay. You start.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
It is not in the full screen, but
Okay, sir.
anyway, you
Okay.
start.
Okay, sir. Okay. So I will start
Don't.
the proposal from the beginning. Hello? Hello, sir. Can I proceed, sir?
Yes. Please start. Don't waste the time.
Okay. Okay, sir. I will do it in the within short minutes. Okay. Ginger is a popular rhizomatous crop that is well cultivated on almost all parts of the northeastern regions. As we all know, that ginger is a highly valuable spice crop known for its peculiar aroma and pungency, and it also has certain medicinal and nutritional properties. As per the report of the production of ginger in a national level, northeastern states like Assam, Meghalaya, Sikkim, and Mizoram occupies a significant position. So, a fresh rhizome of ginger is highly perishable in nature due to its low shelf life, due to higher water activity in the rhizome. Storage losses in ginger occurs due to weight loss, shrinkage, rotting, and sprouting. Also, the farmers often face marketing problems during the peak season and thus are forced to sell the surplus outside the states at a cheaper price through middlemen. So we need to focus on certain things to make ginger production a more rewarding and profitable venture. For this, we require to induct or to use ginger processing techniques like conversion of fresh rhizomes into dehydrated flakes and powder that can extend its shelf life. Moreover, it can enhance its market value. For example, the dehydrated flakes of ginger can be sold at rupees 500 per kg and the ginger powder can be sold at rupees 600 per kg in the market. So let's see the marketing potential of ginger. As we all know that ginger is a highly valuable spice crop, so it is consumed in the
Dr.
form of
Sunil,
fresh
Dr.
rhizome,
Sunil.
dried
Hello,
ginger
Dr.
flakes.
Sunil. Hello,
Yes,
Dr.
sir.
Sunil.
Yes, sir.
Your slide is not moving. Your
Yes,
slide
sir.
is
Yes,
not
sir.
moving. Why?
Sir, it's moving from my side, but internet, maybe sir, internet problem is here. It's raining very heavily here in Sikkim. It
So
may be
try
due
to
to that
connect
the
it.
internet
Yeah.
problem is there.
Everybody is
Sir,
watching, you know. So
sir, it's a broadband, sir. It is that not mobile, sir. Is my slide visible, sir?
it's
Market
visible. It
potential.
is not moving. It is not moving. Next slide. Okay.
Sir, this market potential, is it visible?
Visible. Okay. Okay. Start. Come on. Please don't waste time. Please.
Ginger is a highly valuable spice crop. It is consumed in both form of both fresh rhizome, dried flakes, and ginger powder by both vegetarians and non-vegetarians for preparation of several cuisines. Moreover, due to its medicinal values, it is consumed in both household and pharmaceutical companies. And it also holds a strong potential for export, particularly the organically processed ginger in the market. So we have to see make a marketing strategy. Firstly, we have to see where the area we can concentrate. Okay. Presently, there are certain regional and national producers that have established their name, especially in urban markets. So a new small scale unit with limited financial resources need to concentrate on certain areas like semi-urban and rural markets where these brands are not popular. So a good marketing plan will include a good quality maintenance of the product, promotional campaigns like special discounts, referrals, advertisement, and sale of the products through online platform and e-marketplace. Sir, is my slide visible now? Next slide. Hello?
Please move to next slide. Yes. Okay. Okay. Please carry
Okay,
on.
sir. So let's have an overview of the processing of ginger in the form of powder and flakes. The freshly harvested and procured ginger rhizomes can be sorted out and graded while discarding the disease and low quality rhizomes, then clean, wash, peel, and slice it with the help of mechanical slicer with a thickness of 3 to 5 mm and then dried at a fixed temperature of about 60 degrees Celsius for 12 to 14 hours. After drying, we can expect a recovery of 13 to 15%, and dried ginger flakes can be further grinded and packed and label it for sale in the market. Details of the project. So let's see what are the investment requirement for this project. For a production capacity of 100 tons per year, we need certain items like land and building occupying 1,500 square feet, plant machineries, miscellaneous assets, preliminary pre-operative expenses, contingency, working capital margin costing about 16.37 lakhs. Next is plant and machinery. For working capacity of 1 quintal per hour, assuming a working days of 300 days per year and 8 to 10 hours of daily working hours, the following certain items are required for setting up plant and machinery. That is washer cum peeler, working table, trays, slicer, convective air dryer, hammer milk, seal machines, hand sealer, moisture meter, weighing balance of capacity of 100 kg and 2 kg each with the miscellaneous assets that will require about 9.15 lakhs. For this project, we need to procure 100 tons of freshly harvested rhizome per year, and that can be procured within 12 months. That will not be a problem in the context of Northeast region. And for packaging, we require printed polythene bags of different sizes and corrugated boxes that are locally available in the market that can be used for this packaging of this processed product. Next is profitability. For a sale at 100% capacity, and we are assuming that the 100% of the fresh rhizome will be converted into dehydrated flakes at 40% and the ginger powder as 60%, and with a recovery of 15% each for the product. So if we are using 100 tons of freshly harvested rhizomes, we can obtain ginger powder of about 9 ton and dehydrated flakes of about 6 ton that can be sold at the market at the rate of 500 rupees per kg for flakes and 600 rupees per kg for powder. And after selling this product, we can obtain about 84 lakhs for after selling 100% production. For this, for 100% production, we will require 100 ton of ginger rhizomes with the packaging materials that will cost around 30.9 lakhs for this project. Next is projected profitability. For installation capacity of 100 ton with the capacity utilization of 60%, we can achieve 50.4 lakhs after selling this product with the investment of 30.77 lakhs for production cost, and the payback period will be 2 years with the break-even point of 55.2%, and we can achieve a benefit cost ratio of 1.64 is to 1. That is, if we are investing 1 rupees, then we will achieve 1.64 rupees as a revenue. So a new enthusiastic entrepreneur can avail the government schemes for this project under Pradhan Mantri Formalization of Micro Food Processing Enterprises scheme under Ministry of Food Processing Industry, and entrepreneurs can avail a loan up to 30 lakhs with maximum subsidy of rupees 10 lakhs per entrepreneur. Further, self-help groups and FPO can also avail loan for upgradation and diversification of this facility. This proposal was prepared and submitted by Dr. Sujata Jena, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Processing and Food Engineering, College of Agricultural Engineering and Post-Harvest Technology, Sikkim. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sunil. But next time, please prepare with all the essential, all computer, using the computer persons. Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Sunil. Next, I request our senior faculty members from the ICAR Research Complex for NES region Umiam. So I request Dr. Kadiravel sir. So please start, sir. Your
Yes, sir.
please.
I am sharing my slides, sir.
Okay, sir.
Sir, is any other sharing is there? Because my slide is unable to share.
Pardon, sir. Pardon, sir.
Uh,
You want in the next?
no, no, sir. Yeah, he unable to share my slide. Any, I think allow that. Anything allow for the sharing? Just a minute, sir.
Yes, that's it.
Chiefs wants to
Doctor, otherwise, should I take up another, sir, our another speaker?
No, sir. I will just a minute, sir. Just a minute. I will
Oh, okay.
share. Sir, window share. I think some issues in window share. Sir, you can allow any problem in screen sharing. You cannot is not sharing. You can allow that sharing in my portion.
1 minute. Excuse me, sir.
You allow my screen, sir. You allow my screen.
How to do, sir? This way. हाँ. Vidya Bharati, Dr. Sharma ji, Vikas Sharma ji.
Because
Dr.
see, I earlier also I tried my slide has come earlier, but now it's unable to share, sir, because it's showing not sharing option. You have to your side you have to allow, because you cannot share more than 2% in that. Anybody share is there? We have to remove the share. Earlier somebody shared, because the
Vikas Sharma ji, Pawan ji, hello. Vikas Sharma ji.
hello.
Hello. Hello, Pawan ji. Vikas Sharma ji. हाँ पवन जी हेलो वही थोड़ा विकास विकास का थोड़ा हेलो सर हाँ वही बोल रहे हैं शेयर नहीं कर पा रहे हैं ये दूसरा जो लेक्चर का उसको थोड़ा देख लीजिए सर आप थोड़ा सा कदीबेल में थोड़ा फोन कीजिए ना सर, कदीबेल है ना सर वही, इसका नंबर नहीं है तो थोड़ा देखना ही पड़ेगा। 1 मिनट रुको। अच्छा नेक्स्ट स्पीकर को दे दूं है ना, ठीक है ठीक है। डॉक्टर कादिबी, डॉक्टर कादिबेल, डॉक्टर साहब, हेलो हेलो, डॉक्टर कादिबेल, by the time I request Dr. Ratan Saha, our Professor Ratan R.K. Ratan Kumar Saha, are you ready, sir?
Okay, no problem.
Sir, please, sir, because Dr. Kadibis has got some problems, sir.
Okay.
Please start, sir, yours.
Is it coming? Is it coming? Hello? Slide is coming.
It is coming, but it is not in the full screen, sir.
Okay, now it is okay.
It's okay.
Okay. Good afternoon to everybody. Respected Honorable Vice Chancellor, Central Agriculture University, Professor Dr. Anupama Mishra sir, Director Extension, Dr. Sharma ji, then Dr. Tiwari, General Secretary, Vidya Bharati, Northeast Region, all the resource persons, young entrepreneurs, and the listeners or the ladies and gentlemen. So I am just talking about the fisheries-based entrepreneurship avenues for the youth in northeastern region. So here you see that fisheries, the contribution of the fisheries or potentiality of fisheries, it provides livelihood of 16 million fishers and fishermen and farmers. It is a silver bullet to mitigate the hunger and malnutrition. It accounts 1.3% share of total GDP of India, accounts 6.58% share of agricultural GDP, one of the major contributors of foreign exchange, US $6.73 billion. And you see that why the fisheries enterprising for youth. The India has fish market is expected to reach a volume of 26.6 million metric ton by 2026. India fish market is projected to have positive drivers due to the increasing per capita consumption of fish and its products, growth of organized food retail, then increasing awareness on the health benefits of fishes, then growth in exports. So today I will talk about, there are, you can say, so many entrepreneurs business modules are there, but some of them I will discuss about, as because it depends upon your capacity, your available resources, and so many, and your skills, everything is required to take the entrepreneurship by any youth or anybody. So I'll be in the three category, that fish seed production, that catfish seed production, I will talk about that. Then fish production, ornamental fish come aquarium fabrication business module, then fish, water reed, vegetable fruit farming, then backyard, you can say biofloc farming technology also, I'll talk about that. Then fish, mushroom and vermicompost model, and production of fermented fish, that is shidal, or in Manipur it is talk about that nari, is very famous in northeast India. So first of all, I'll talk about the business plan for catfish seed production. Here you see catfish, you can say they have the barbels, that is, you know that it is a Clarias magur, then Heteropneustes fossilis, and Ompok bimaculatus. This is Ompok bimaculatus is a butterfish. It is a state fish of Tripura, and other, they are all, we can say, spines are very less. Only you can say soft tissues are there, and it is pertinent to mention here that is a huge potential and adequate seed supply availability is there, bottleneck for advancement of this technology, and it is very medicinal value is very high. For those who are the patients, they are prescribed these type of fishes for the ailment and all these things. Then again, high content of iron and other minerals also is very high. So these are the some, you can say, flow through hatchery is required for that. In our College of Fisheries, we develop the technology and we have that package of practice and also the business module. In this regard, this is the Pabda hatchery. Earlier one is the catfish, that is Shingi and Magur hatchery. This is the your Pabda hatchery, and this is a low cost bamboo made low cost hatchery. Farmers can easily make the with low investment. So here you see that both the three fishes, catfishes, we can here it will be 2 lakhs fry. Actually, target will be 2 lakhs fry. So here we see that 3 lakhs fry. Actually, capital cost for hatchery and shed, everything will be required 3.96 lakh. Then variable cost will be 1.76. Then interest on fixed cost, working capital and depreciation 96,800, and total working expenditure will be 2,72,800. So gross income by selling the advance price of 1 lakh, 4 rupees per piece, 45 days old, 4 lakh. Then sale of fry 2 lakhs, that is, you can say the 20 days old, 2 rupees, 4 lakh. Total gross income will be 8 lakhs. And net income will be 5 lakhs 27,200. BC ratio will be 2.93. Payback period will be 1.5 years. Then these are the marketable demand in it is highly demand in the rural areas, peri-urban areas also, and catfish is easily sold after as because it is a live fish, so they can survive in low water also. They can survive in the long distance also. They can carry out for selling. And then we can get to the provide financial assistance from NFDB. Then again, RKBI Raftar Agri Business Incubator also, we also help in this regard from the College of Fisheries for financial support for startup program. Next one is ornamental fish aquarium fabrication. You know that Northeast is a biodiversity hub, and there are so many indigenous ornamental fishes are there, but their breeding, marketing is not that standardized. And apart from the exotic aquarium ornamental fishes, so there are so many indigenous ornamental fishes also is there. You can say this is a very good business. And domestic aquarium trade is also is very about only rupees 300 crores against the potential of 1,200 crores. So this very only growing only 10% annually. And it is the majority of the entrepreneurs of India are based on states of West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Kolkata, and no ornamental fish producer in the northeast region except few in the Assam. So demand for ornamental fishes is very much there in the northeast India, and also it is in every household, every in the house we can keep the aquarium, as because it is has a medicinal or you can say ailment. You can say it cures so many diseases, depression, and all these things. So it is very much required by the people, those who are in stress, to observe the fish's movement in the room by keeping an aquarium. So by establishing ornamental fish production and the aquarium fabrication in the region, the local demand can be fulfilled. So these are the some of the ornamental fishes. We can choose whatever we can produce from our side. And then these are the some other guppies, common and other fishes. These are the common ornamental fishes of the northeast focused here. These are ornamental values are there, but they are not that much propagated or not cultured in our northeastern region. So we have the yacht. The energetic youth can start up their program with these ornamental fishes and also fabrication of the aquarium. So for that, you can say that we required is a medium scale we can start. It can be large scale, it can be small scale, but I am focusing here the medium scale. Fixed or capital cost 6 lakh, 6.60 lakh. Then again, variable cost for 1 year to 2,47,900. Interest, fixed cost, depreciation, working capital, that is 1,56,790. Total expenditure excluding capital cost is 4,0690. So we can sell the fishes live bearer. There are different types of ornamental fishes are there. Some are live bearer, some are egg bearer. So live bearer we can sell 5 rupees, so 1,25,000. And then sale of fish egg bearers, that is 8 rupees per piece, that is 6,40,000 we can get. And sale of aquarium, it is I have put you can increase the capacity also by your skill or demand. That is I have minimum, I have put the 25 numbers of different size of aquariums, that is 2,500 per piece, 62,500. Then sale of aquarium accessories, that is aerator, pipe, then connector, everything is required, thermostat. These are the things is required by those who are aquarium, you can say those who have hobby in aquarium or ornamental fishes, they required all these things. Feed also they required. Then there are different ornamental plants also is required. Local ornamental plants also you can sell. That is 1,50,000. So total gross income 9,77,500. Net income will be 5,72,810. And BC ratio will be 2.42. And these are the different series of tank we can prepare. Then we can keep in the aquarium also in the indoor, and also we can put the polythene where the water is a problem, where you can say retention problem is there. Then you can put the polythene lining of the pond. Then we can rear the ornamental fishes also. Then these are the different hatchery also is there. Tub also is there. Then different system we have in the we can start in small scale as well as large scale or medium scale. So the how or where we can say, already I have told that it is a huge market in the northeast. There will be no problem in maintaining the selling the aquarium and starting the aquarium shop business. And the hobbyist also, and FPO also we can then start that ornamental fish business in their urban area, rural area also, or peri-urban area. And we can get the so you can say loan and all these things, financial assistance, Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampad Yojana. Then also we can, from respective state governments we can get. The NABARD also finance bankable project. We can prepare we are preparing all the bankable projects so that the rural youth can take the bankable project and submit to the NABARD also. Then this is another project successful in Manipur and other areas also, low-lying areas. Fallow land we can convert into a fish, water, reed, vegetable, fruit farming, a sustainable income model. You see there's a very small area, 0.25 hectare area, and you can say here from that the production, the water reeds is a water, we can say water plant. In these water reeds, there are so many slippery substances will be growing, that is periphyton. The fish can grow there, they take them as a food, and we can rear the different types of fishes, rohu, common carp and mrigel, 2:5:3, and 6 months, 2 times in a year we can harvest. Then if you one time if you put the planted the water reeds, then it will last for 15 to 20 years. And then you can say pond dike also we can use for seasonal fruits, vegetables, king chili, cabbage, cauliflower, tomato, bhindi, then broadleaf mustard, then banana also you can put. You have seen that this there in the different crops are there. And again another thing is that this water reeds is a huge potential for different types of handicrafts. I will show you that different items can be prepared from this water reed after drying and processing them. So if you see that water reeds, if you harvest, that is 7,742 kilo, fish 292 kg, net income will be there. So 71,984. And in the second year it will be 96,386, and the vegetable or fruits it will be coming 1 lakh income, and total net income will be 1,71,984, and BC ratio 3.36 first year, and second year onwards it will be 5.13. So these are the different, this is the plan of the field, how you can plan this your area. It is a fallow land, we can low-lying fallow land, we can marshy land, we can convert into this project. Then these are the different, we can say, products, water reed products coming up, and it is very much it is durable also, and very looking very, and international national demand also is there, market demand is there. NFDB also can finance. NABARD also can finance in this innovative ideas, and also the youth can take up this as entrepreneur. Next is backyard biofloc fish farming. You can say it is a wastewater treatment system, this technology, and here the biofloc helps the fish growth healthier, and quantity also in a limited area. Those who have no ponds, they can use this technology and then grow wherever the space is there. In the rooftop, in the roof also we can place where the pond is not there, water retention is a problem, then they can use this technology for the growth of the fishes, high value fishes. Mainly you can say the anabas, then your tilapia, then your other fishes also we can, high value fishes we can culture in this system. So this is non-recurring cost or capital cost 93,000, recurring cost 51,000, interest and all these thing is coming 23,700. Total gross expenditure is 74,700. Gross income, this is 90 kilo fish selling will be 300 rupees per kilo, 2,70,000. Net income 1,95,300. BC ratio is 3.61. These are the biofloc technology in our central farm in Imphal. This is your in the this is all are in the farmers field also it is there. Then this is the we can culture the anabas. I already told, that is your climbing perch also, air breathing fish, and a good market demand also is there. And NFDB also finance in this biofloc for small, marginal, medium, large unit also. NFDB also, NABARD also can support in the, as a bankable project through FPOs. This is, you can say, in Manipur, the farmers are growing this biofloc technology, using that biofloc technology. Our trainees are visiting that this biofloc unit. This is again another important waste to wealth, that is fish mushroom vermicompost model. The fishery unit also will be there, then mushroom unit in the embankment of the ponds, and then vermicompost in the by the side of that we can put the vermicompost unit, as because this is something different, new to the technology, that fish mushroom vermicompost mushroom, they required high moisture humidity. That's why we can put the your house mushroom house in the embankment of the pond, and after harvesting the mushroom we can put them into the we can put them into the pond, hang for the further for, you can say, production of the different plankton, that is fish food organisms, infosorians, rotifers, then increase the productivity of the pond also. That after harvesting that this mushroom, we can hang them for 7 days to 10 days, and after 7 to 10 days this waste we can use as a soil, we can say good soil conditioner, as well as we can use them as a vermicompost unit for producing the vermicompost, or we can say vermi wash also. So total non-recurring cost will be 1,65,000, recurring cost 1,45,200, interest and other things is 47,520. Total expenditure it will be 1,92,920, and fish production will be coming 720 kilo, 1,80,000, mushroom 80 kilo, 150 rupees per kilo, 1 lakh for 20,000, vermicompost 9,000 kg, 15 rupees per kilo, 1,35,000. Here vermicompost we can do the value addition also in that vermicompost for indoor use also, and also we can use harvest the vermi wash. It is not written here, so additional income also we can get by harvesting the vermi wash, and it can be used. High nutrients also will be there, liquid form it will be coming, and we can use it in the different crops also in the by adding the value addition by putting some you can say scent into that. We can use them as a value addition, and their price also it can be increased if you do the value addition into the vermicompost. So gross income will be 4,35,000 and net income 2,42,880, and BC ratio 2.25. So this is, you can say, the how we can in our model farm also we put the this your vermicompost unit and also the mushroom unit and biofloc unit. In this biofloc unit also we can hang this your waste after harvesting the mushroom into the biofloc unit also, and after 7 days or 15 days 10 days we can again take it out and put it into the for recycling into the vermi unit, and also into the pond also we can put. We can get the financial assistance from the NFDB and also from the NABARD through PUs. This is again the post-harvest technology, Shidol or Nari. We know that we can put their small fishes, putti, and also some other estuarine fishes also we can use, Cetifina fascia. This fascia Shidol or putti Shidol also we can use. A highly we can say it is fermented, and traditionally it is used by the different tribes and different other people also, and it is very health beneficial. It is their characteristic flavor, and it is curing seasonal illness, including boosting of immunity. You know that in the whenever in the hills the tribal people are generally using, when the malaria attack is there, they use this to eat this you can say this fermented shidol, and it is in locally it is in Tripura it is known as gudok. They make it boil and all these things, shobji in the bamboo they put this, and then they make that as a used during the illness also. Presently Shidol is produced mainly in the 3 states, namely namely Assam, Tripura, and Manipur. And there is a huge scope in creating the startup for production and marketing of shidol or nari. But due to similar food habits, Southeast Asian also we can export it is in the other countries outside the Northeast also we can, neighboring country also we can export. Capital expenditure 10 lakhs, manpower in this 8 lakhs, cost of raw materials and motkas, that is earthen pots. Motka is a big earthen pot. It is 24 lakh 2.25. Cost of packaging material 1.75. Any other costs necessary 1 lakh. So total recurring cost is 35 lakhs. Revenue will be 48 lakhs. So it will be profit will be first year 13 lakhs and 37%, and profit in second year that will be 13.5, that is 39%. Then BC ratio 1.37. So, and you can say that payback period will be 6 years including bank interest. Market India Northeast, and also we can export in Burma, Indonesia, Malaysia, Bhutan, Nepal, and we can get to through MSME, we can financial or government of India, we can get the this project also finance from there. So again, I want to share that College of Fisheries Act Robi Incubation Center is there, supports agribusiness incubation by tapping innovations and technologies for venture creation in agriculture and allied sectors to promote agripreneurship and startup. In this regard, there are three programs, key programs are there: entrepreneurship orientation program, AOP. In that, you can say student or youth or innovator can join in that for innovative ideas, and imparting 2 months training come hands-on entrepreneurship on the startups, and 10,000 stipend is been given if it is staying in the in-house. So last year we have finished this, but this year we are not conducting in-house, so it is you can say on virtual mode. So then during the virtual mode you will not get the stipend. If you are staying here, then only you can get the stipend per month, 10,000. So in this regard, the second is idea, that is pre-seed stage startup funding. So here successfully completed, that those who have completed, so with innovative ideas and prototypes or products, grant in it 5 lakhs will get. 6 startups got the award from this startup center from College of Fisheries. Mentors will be always helping them in the different areas. These 6 innovators, these 6 startups we have started from this college. They have already got 5 lakhs individually by R.K.Saha from the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. First one is he is from in Manipur. He is our student only. He has hygienic fermented fish with biodegradable packaging. His product is that. Then he is from Tripura, hygienic fermented fish with hygienic packaging. She is from Tripura. The Aqua Clinic Services. This product, her product. Then he's also from Tripura. Product is production of high value fishes through biofloc technology. And then is an innovative idea that low cost aerators is a sensor based. He is also from the Tripura, and he is also from Tripura, Shujit Debarma. This fermented fish in the bamboo packaging. You see that all fermented fishes is bamboo packaging for transportation, and all these things has been these already started by this our incubation center from College of Fisheries. So here the third seed stage startup funding is incubators who are incubated at the Robi Center. Potential startup will minimum viable products they will be getting. In the grant in aid, next stage they will get 25 lakhs. So do you have any innovative ideas? Do you have any scalable business model where can join in this platform in the College of Fisheries, in the Robi Center for their getting the startup and then they can contact through telephone, through you can say Robi, YouTube link. There are different link is there, and also email is there. So thank you all.
Thank you, Dr. Saab. Thank you. Very nice lecture, and especially for the youths can get the benefit from this fisheries component also. So let us discuss later on. So Dr. Kadiravel, are you ready, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm ready, sir. I shared my
Sure.
slide.
Yes, sir. Please,
I
please, sir.
think
Thank you, sir.
everyone is visible. Visible. Yes, sir. Yes, visible.
Okay, okay.
Sir, first of all, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Anupama Mishra, CAU Imphal, Chairman of this today program, Dr. Pawan Tiwari, is Secretary in charge of the Vidya Bharat of the Northeast, co-chairman of the today program, Director of Extension and Extension Education for organizing this beautiful program, and other deans, two deans and faculties and resource persons, and more than that, the rural youth who is target audience of this today program. Good afternoon to everyone. First of all, I want to congratulate to Directorate of Extension Education, CAU, in collaboration with Vidya Bharat, organizing this beautiful webinar. It is a need of the hour under the COVID pandemic situation for the benefit of the rural youth. And secondly, thank you for organizer giving this opportunity, share my experience. So basically, sir, when I talked to Vice Chancellor, he told a lot of educated youth are due to pandemic, they are working, basically they're working from different places, different cities, maybe Bangalore, Delhi, Mumbai, and different cities. And they came back to native place, they are unemployed. So how to retain them? So that concept only just I want to present. Maybe one of the main option is just agripreneurship related I want to talk. Yes, everyone knows the Northeast India have 46 million population. It's around 4% of the country population. But we have the geographical area is higher than average. We have around 7.9% of the country total geographical area. But we have only 4% population. So we have around land area of 2.6 lakh square kilometer. So that is coming around 7.9. So we have sufficient land. But the problem is we have cultivable land is very, very low, because we have most of the states in Northeast except Assam, remaining states around 10 to 12% cultivable land, remaining is forest. So we have very limited cultivable land. And again, the youth population. The youth population, you know, India presently, youth population means this is a 15 to 29 years. That is as per the Government of India is classified as a youth population. The youth population presently is 330 million, the last census. It's going to be 370 in 2030. But Northeast having around 1%, around 3.3 million educated youth population in Northeast. It's coming around 1% of the country population. The Northeast have the problem of the unemployment. See the education. Northeast, the literacy rate is very high. You see the just below the slide, I have just shown all India level only 75% literacy rate, but most of the northeastern states have above the national average. Even some states even 93% literacy rate. The literacy rate is high. The middle class and above middle class is very high. Even graduate is even comparable with the national average. But higher education, of course, it's lower than national average. The unemployment, although they are educated, there is a good English speaking capability in Northeast educated youth. There is huge unemployment in this region due to a lot of because here are not much industries and other industries. So the unemployment is that 57.3 per 100%, per 1000%. So this is actually, it's slightly maybe it's higher than national average. You see the skilled youth. See, in all India level, the skilled youth is only 3.8%. It's very, very low. The skilled youth means they are educated, but of course they did not attain the skilled training, maybe the vocational training. They are skilled. For example, presently, even the graduated, even engineering graduates in Bangalore or in Mumbai getting only 15 to 20,000 salary. But one plumber, one electrician will get the more than 45 to 50,000, 60,000 they are getting in big cities because of the skill.
Hello, sir. Your
Yes,
slide
sir.
is not moving. Your slide is not moving this way.
Moving, sir.
It is not moving.
Now,
Not yet, sir.
yes, sir.
Not yet, sir. Only first slide is shown.
Okay, I'm just moving,
Next
sir. But
slide.
I don't know.
Next slide, sir.
Next slide, yes, sir.
Next slide is not coming.
Okay, how it's not coming? I'm moving now. See, sir, this is first slide. It is still showing first slide.
It's still showing first slide.
This is second slide. I'm going for third slide.
No, this is not moving, sir. Okay. This
Now
is
it's okay,
second
sir?
slide, huh?
Yes,
Okay.
sir, second slide. Now it's coming, sir. It's okay, second slide? No. Sir? Hello, is showing, sir?
That's showing okay. Continue.
Okay, sir. So the skilled is actually very important. But Northeast is skilled youths are very less. It is less than 2%. The national average is 3.8%. So there is a migration. You know, sir, the Northeast youths are migrating to different cities for the job, for the employment. Every year, you see the 5 lakh youths, educated youths are moving in the every 5 years. So that means 1 lakh per year people are moving for the job to different cities, major cities. So mostly they are work related. I have shown in the left side of the figure. Mostly the work related people are moving. And approximately so far, the recent data says that 13 to 14 lakhs of youth who are Northeast youths are working in the different cities in other parts of India. In the post-COVID situation, they are coming back. They are in their own native place. Now they are in the job. Their urgent need of job, and they are unemployed. For that, this is one of the best option. What we'll do? How to retain the youth in the Northeast? So one of the best option is the entrepreneurial opportunity in agriculture allied sectors. Why this is a good opportunities? Because see, in Northeast we have mostly agriculture. Economic is based on agriculture, not much other industries. So we require go for agri-based entrepreneurial development. It's a more appropriate and suitable. And second thing, so far Northeast is subsistence farming. It's not much commercial farming. So it's a need of the hour. From the livelihood farming, the subsistence farming, the supply demand driven farming to commercial farming. It's a business model. It's required the commercial business farming. So it's very urgent need. So further, the Northeast have blessed with a lot of biodiversity, lot of herbs, aromatic plants, lot of special product. And the processing and value addition, there is huge scope. You know, in India, the only 85 to 90% of the agriculture produce are only maybe unprocessed. Only 12% are processed. But Northeast still even 95% of the agriculture produce are unprocessed. Only 5% are processed. Therefore, the processing and value addition, the primary, secondary, tertiary processing. So I think there is very good scope for even primary processing, secondary processing, tertiary processing. So there is a huge scope in the Northeast region. Specialty agriculture produce. For example, here Northeast produce special turmeric. For example, the high curcumin content, the lakadang turmeric, the ginger. Similarly, lot of other spices where the special product. So we can market as a specialty product. And also there are some of the product where we have surplus product that can go for value addition. And there are many number of agriculture produce and commodities are deficit in Northeast region, particularly the animal sector. The deficit, 70% deficit of the milk, 73% egg, and the meat, 48% meat is deficit, and a lot of other products, some of the products are deficit. Then we can go for production business. And also there is a good business in the backward and forward linkage. And also the border, because Northeast.
That's yes, please move to the next slide, sir. Please come to the points, our notice.
Okay, sir. So we have other scope in Northeast agribusiness. There is a, there is
slide
a
is not moving.
Export. Okay, sir. It's moving.
It is not moving. Your slide is still slide number 2.
Oh, what is this, sir?
So please come to the point our Northeast, sir. Yes, yes. Okay.
It's second slide, sir.
Okay. This is third slide.
Yeah, third slide. Okay, sir. The Northeast have export opportunities because you know that we have the trilateral corridor. There is a road, More going to be open. The new road is connecting to the Myanmar and Vietnam, and I think that will be good for near future for the entrepreneurs who is having the agriculture, because most of the Eastern, the Asian, Southeast Asia, there's more of similar type of traditional and food habits. So a lot of agriculture produce can be exported. And this government of India is giving speed up the border, the trilateral corridor road. I think there is a good approach to near future. So these are the potential ventures we have identified in the Northeast region. What is a potential agri-business venture or entrepreneurship venture based on production cost, market cost, and based on the resources, based on specialty in the Northeast. So based on the deficiency and surplus of the product. Based on that, there is a production venture. There is a commercial pig farming, poultry, dairy, and I think there are a lot of specific, the earlier speaker talk about very specific, but we just broadly we have classified it's a production ventures. There we can go for productions, floriculture, mushroom, vegetable production, niche areas, some lot of niche areas, for example, dragon fruit, and even this strawberry in Meghalaya. There are niche areas coming up. And processing venture, processing specifically in the fruit processing, vegetables, spices, specific. We have to select very specific to spices, turmeric, very specific spices we need to be selected. And meat processing, milk processing. I think the detailed venture that next one of my colleague, Dr. Roy, will present the detail of the different ventures, potential ventures, aromatic and medicinal plants. And there are agro input ventures. For example, this is very more profitable, because those ventures having more than 20% profit margin, then only we can say as a profit in agriculture ventures. Otherwise, becoming less than 15%, we won't recommend. So the total investment, we should be have more than 20% profit. So these are the potential input venture. Poultry hatchery, a lot of huge demand for the poultry chicks Northeast region. We are getting from outside the region. Poultry hatchery, piglet production, fingerling production, spawn production. There's a lot of people are going for mushroom, but spawn is the seed. The spawn is very heavy demand, huge demand. And the feed supplements, fish feed, nursery, seed. Actually, most of the seed companies coming from outside the region. See, we need for the traditional seed. So we need seed companies, agro fertilizer production, service venture, for example, consultant service, Agro Tourism is a growing industry. Potential venture is coming up in Northeast. And supply chain venture. This is one of the where a lot of interior villages we are not getting supply chain. It's a good supply chain venture. Is really is a bit. It's a profitable venture in agriculture. So whatever venture, what I want, because everybody do business, maybe piggery, maybe go for floriculture. But what is the innovation? Innovation production. We can produce new product. Maybe with the new. We need to go for new product and processing. Different method of processing, delivery. Because I can explain very detail, because due to time constraint, maybe I will just restrict my things very only points. Because delivery, marketing mechanism, delivery mechanism, marketing. We can make maybe business may be same. We can marketing model may be different. For example, recently the milk ATM, the person can just deliver the milk through ATM. Just put the coin in ATM, 5 rupees coin, you will get the milk according to the how much amount you are paying. ATM. So I think these are the different type of new product is coming up. So we need innovation in the agri-business. So that is why lacking, because some other success rate of the agri-business is poor as compared to other business like Texas business. The automobile industry, its success rate is very high. But agri-business is poor, the success rate is low due to various reasons actually. But when innovation is there, your success rate is very high. Similarly, the students, I think recently Sinha sir has told a lot of students is coming in agri-business. Is required more students is coming in agri-business. And business models, I think different type of business models. Northeast region, we have not big, the startup companies are coming up. Even we have lost 2-3 years my experience. Here, Northeast region or the startup, the turnover is maximum of 1 crore, maybe 1.5 crore or 50,000, 50 lakhs, 60 lakhs, not more than that. But other parts of India, there is a huge investment. The turnover is very high, 10 crore, huge. So, one of the model, you can go for social enterprise model. The recently Government of India is promoting the farmer producer company. Total in India is a 14,000 farmer producer company. 50% of the most of the companies from Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, and the Gujarat and southern part of India. But Northeast is very, very low, less number of farmer producer company where the resource poor, maybe farmers, maybe you can join together, make the business model, contract system model, farming model, a customizing model, different model. I think we didn't have much time to explain all the model, but the first model, which is one of the suitable model for the Northeast, what I need. And lot of different type of schemes. I think everyone explained the different type of ecosystem, the environmental entrepreneurial ecosystem. And Government of India is huge, different type of schemes. I think earlier speaker also talked about different schemes where supporting for the entrepreneurial ecosystem and promoting the business and the financial support. A different program is Government of India is launching now. And what is support mechanism required? What support mechanism required? So basically, as I said, the skill, the training and skill is very, very low percentage of people having the skill. We required more and training and skill, because many other countries, developed countries, 28% of the people have trained. Even some Japan, 80% of people are skilled in the particular areas. So we required more about training and the pilot testing facilities. I think we need to go for testing because entrepreneur comes, we need to give pilot testing facilities and scaling up. There are a lot of entrepreneurs are micro enterprise and medium enterprise. That enterprise has to scaling up to identify the constraint and scaling up by providing the legal support. For example, licensing, FSS licensing, and proper branding and labeling and branding. That is very, very important, because Hindi में एक कहावत है, कोई देखता है वो बिकता है. So आपका कोई अच्छे से label होना चाहिए. So this is very, very important. I think that was lacking in the Northeast. So the people has to go scaling up the unit, and all FSSI and branding, labeling is a very, very key part. And packaging, there are different sectors helping in the packaging. It's required. And we will also marketing linkage, because many entrepreneurs will space about marketing. So we need to go for good market linkage is required, and business and management support. I think this is maybe this one slide can be explained maybe half an hour, but maybe this support is required for the business management support is really required for people. And maybe what I want the business, what I my last 2 years experience in the agri business, the entrepreneurs are what is lacking for entrepreneurs. And one important thing is business plan, because whenever going for funding for the different agencies, maybe NABARD, maybe different type of funding agencies, earlier speaker talk about different type of funding source, but what they're lacking, the business plan, the DPR, the business plan is not sound. Even the bank manager, when I talk to many NABARD, they will tell that, sir, the entrepreneurs are not good business plan. So what it's very important thing is business plan is very important. The first of all, just briefly I will, because this itself is a one class for business plan, but I want to detail, if you want to detail, I can explain later, but what are the important things? The executive summary. The executive summary should be given what type of product you are going to do that. What is your product? Who is your customers? Who is the owner? What is your innovation in your product? And what is your where you are going to supply? What is your geographical areas? I think this is very brief information required in the executive summary of the business plan, and in the general description of the plan. And for the entrepreneur, for the rural youth, I think you can see that your vision of your company, or maybe your business vision, mission, objective, and how you are going to increase. What is your product and services? What product you are going to do that? Specification, drawing, and detail is required actually. What is the pricing? What is the fee structure? What is the price structure? What service you are going to do in that, in the product service? What is the market plan? Market product. What is the customer? Who is the customer? What is the target group? Because some of the product will be targeted for aged people. Somebody will be young people. So what is your target? Who is competitor? For example, Aldi. There are a lot of competitors in the market. Who is the competitor? What is the promotion? What type of promotion you are? What is the advertisement strategies? What is the pricing strategy yours? And what you are going to do? What is the proposed location of your company? Distribution channel.
So how many slides you have, sir?
Sir, I have only maybe 4-5 slides. 4-5 slides, sir.
Please kindly, sir.
So then distribution channels. What is the A to B? What is the producer to consumer, consumer to maybe B2B or B2C? A business to business model. I think this entire thing is required for the entrepreneur. Similarly, sales forecast, operation plan, and I think here where the lot of information is required to give in that, and similarly organizational management organization plan. So what I want to tell, this is a very big, it's a very important challenge for the entrepreneur, for the business people. This is a very, the DPR business plan is very important, and the details, somebody interested, we can contact me and I can give the business plan for the each, whatever the potential venture we have mentioned in the earlier, the venture, we can prepare the business plan for you. So we have certain, I think we have certain successful business people. I don't want to go to detail of some of the, because for example, the rural youth who is the watching the video, and these are the successful people who has see the turnover, how much turnover, what is the employment generated in the Northeast. These are some of the startup companies in the Northeast. These people is under my incubation centers, and these are the people. And some of the some of the farmer producer company from Arunachal and versus Manipur. And what is my conclusion is that to retain the youth, the entrepreneurship, the agri-based entrepreneurial model or the agri-based enterprise will create job, promote sustainable inclusive growth. And the one successful agriculture ventures certainly will create very good market and product service, also create backward and forward linkage. So farmers are facing, because once the entrepreneur come up, suppose the entrepreneur start one big companies, one big food processing company, or maybe he is producing fruit. So raw material purchase to the farmers, and also he is having very good hygienic product to the consumer. So both backward and forward linkage will be benefit. So not only entrepreneur, and also farmers will be benefited in this agri. If you really make agri business or the entrepreneurship sector in the agri and allied sectors. See, what I request the youths who has the Northeast has huge potential. You have good education, very good English. You have very good scope. You start your own business in the Northeast, agriculture-based business. Certainly, it will create a lot of employment generation. It prevent migration, even not only the work and also the rural, the labor migration, because it creates a lot of employment generation. Automatically, labor can be engaged. So prevent labor migration and also inclusive economic growth and balanced development in the region. And thank you so much, sir. This is my last slide. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Sir. Very nice presentation, sir. And next, I request Dr. N.G. Joykumar, Dean, College of Food Technology. Dean, sir, please. Dr. Joykumar. Hello. 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 Dr. Joykumar. Hello. Hello, Dr. Joykumar. Hello. 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 Your sound is not coming. Hello. Hello. Dr. Joykumar. Hello. 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 Sir, बोलिए sir. Phone So Dr. Joy Kumar is having some problem. So I request Dr. Roy sir. Are you ready, sir? Dr. S.S. Roy. Okay. तो मैं डॉक्टर रॉय के
Sir,
जी सर, जी हम कर देंगे।
sir, whether my slide is visible, sir?
Okay, Dr. Saab, okay, okay.
My slide is visible.
Visible, visible.
Okay, sir.
Okay, please start, sir. Please start. But Dr. Saab, please see the time, sir. Please try to complete within 30 minutes. Sir.
Sir, I will not take much time.
Okay, okay, sir.
Respected Vice Chancellor, sir, and the representative from Vidya Bharati, and all the learned person from Central Agriculture University, other participants, and all energetic, aspirational entrepreneurs. So actually, I have given one topic, the scope of agripreneurship development in rural ecosystem, with special reference to Northeast India. So already the learned speaker who talked before me, in detail, they have explained some of the agripreneurship ventures. But here I am not going to explain any technology or not going to show any economic analysis. I will show only the photographs. Okay, what are the different ventures? What can be taken up by our rural youths, especially during this post-pandemic period. So actually, when we talk about agribusiness sector, so generally there are three sectors. Primary agriculture, that is mainly food or fiber production or livestock, poultry and fishery. Then coming to secondary agriculture mainly involves processing, waste recycling like vermicomposting or manufacturing sector. And then another important thing is tertiary agriculture like agro advisory, input supply, testing like soil testing or food testing, then transport, for example, refrigerated van, financial services, custom hiring center, these all comes under tertiary agriculture. Coming to agribusiness, we all know, I think I need not to explain that business in agricultural production and processing for commercial purpose, it is called agribusiness. And this term was first coined in 1957. So it is not a very new thing. Very old term, agribusiness, by John Davis, Harvard University. And now in agribusiness, we are talking about entrepreneurship, but entrepreneurship who are involved in agricultural venture, we call it now agripreneurship. And there are many new terms are coming up. Suppose agripreneur involved with food processing, we are calling it foodpreneur. Then apiculture, honeypreneur, mushroom cultivation, mushroompreneur, or piggery, pigpreneur, like this. So what are the potential agribusiness venture in India? So my previous speaker, Dr. Kadiravel, he did in detail explain what are the scopes and challenges. Here I will show only the photographs. So first one is most easy for our farming community who wants to be an agripreneur, that is called commercial cultivation. But commercial cultivation, many people, they do cultivation in large scale like fruit, vegetables or spices. But when we talk about agribusiness, it should be market linked. So commercial cultivation is a potential sector, and in Northeast we have many specialty crops, so easily, and there are huge market demand. But the main problem what we are facing, that we call it scarcity in abundance. Everybody they grow, everybody they talk about there is no buyer, there is no market linkage. But when a buyer come and he or she asks for maybe 5 tons of product, then nobody are able to supply. So this is the problem. So that's why Dr. Kadiravel, he explained about social entrepreneurship or FPOs. So this is another important solution, that by forming growers association or FPOs, we can go for market link commercial production. Then another important sector is seed production. because in Northeast our growing season is somewhat different from the mainland India, and we have specialty crop and we require special recommended varieties, but most of the time seeds or planting material of recommended varieties are not available timely. So if any rural youths, they want to take up seed production venture, so there is a good scope and there is a good profitability. Then we know that Northeastern region is coined organic by default, but organic means it should be certified organic. Growing nothing or growing without any agri input, it is not organic farming. Ultimately, it will deteriorate the soil and environmental health. So scientific organic farming is another way, and we know that in Manipur also organic farming is coming up in very good way in entire Northeast under one mission mode project of central government. So organic farming, certified organic farming is another important area. Then actually we always talk about that there are vast scope of horticultural crops in Northeast. But when we talk about availability of planting material, so most of the planting material we procure either from mainland India or maximum from Guwahati. Okay, so in different Northeastern states, there is a good scope for horticulture nursery, and it can be an very good agribusiness sector. Commercial floriculture, the photographs all are from Manipur. Okay, so in commercial floriculture also, like in 1,000 square meter area, a entrepreneur can earn 2 to 3 lakhs rupees net profit per year, minimum 2 to 3 lakhs rupees per year. So, and there is a huge demand also for different kinds of flowers all over the Northeastern states. Coming to commercial livestock farming, so piggery, goatry, dairy, we all do, but it is not about rearing only 4 or 5 pigs. Okay, when we talk about agribusiness, it should be 30 or 50 pigs. Or when we talk about goatry business, it is not about 5 or 7 goats. Okay, it is about 50 to 60 goats or maybe 100 goats. Similarly for dairy also. So it should be at commercial scale. So here also that net profit, this net profit we have, this is not from any book, we have collected from different piggery entrepreneur or goatry entrepreneur from Manipur. So though it depends on the number of animals, but generally per year a small entrepreneur can generate 4 to 10 lakhs rupees from pig farming. Commercial goat farming 2 to 5 lakhs, like if an entrepreneur 30 to 50 goats if he rear. And for dairy farming 2.5 to 5.5 lakhs per year can be generated net profit. Similarly for poultry farming also, not only broiler, now in Northeastern states layers are also very popular. So duckery also is a very potential sector for Northeastern India, especially for our rural youths. So net profit, it varies 0.75 lakhs to 1.5 lakhs per year for a very small poultry or duckery unit. But if we can go for, instead of poultry or duckery, if you go for poultry chicks production or duckling production, then profit can be increased by many folds. Fishery, already Professor Saha, he has nicely explained. So in fishery also we have a scope of commercial, means food fish production, then fish nursery like fish seed or fish fingerling production, and ornamental fish production. So for food fish production 6 to 9 lakhs rupees per year, means on an average. For fish nursery it even more, and ornamental fish 2.5 to 3 lakhs per year. Then another important sector, I think Dr. Joy Kumar is going to explain, that is called food processing. So very small and low cost machineries are available nowadays, and in the rural areas also we can come up with a very good entrepreneurship or agripreneurship with food processing, like cereal crops processing, small rice mill, or for oil seed crop like groundnut or mustard, small oil mill, multi-purpose oil mills are available at very low price, or dal mill. So these are all feasible entrepreneurship potential ventures. Okay, then some other from cereal crops, there are many. So, and these are all actually what I have put from big production houses, but it is not like that only big production houses can do this. Even with linkage with a packaging industry, we can also produce. I will show you the photographs. Like one example, soybean. So from a single crop, you can see so many products can be developed. But the main problem is processing quality variety should be made available. So here in Northeast, soybean is coming up very well, but most of the farmers, they grow JS335 variety. But JS335 variety is not a processing quality variety. It is a good variety, but not a processing quality variety. So along with entrepreneurship development or processing unit development, we should introduce processing quality varieties also. Our specialty products, chahao, okay, black rice. So many entrepreneurs are coming up nowadays with very good packaging material. And horticultural products. So in horticultural products, there are plethora of scope for entrepreneurship development. And you can see that second row, right hand side picture, dry fruits. Okay, so dry fruits actually here in people in Northeast, drying or dehydration is very common practice by all farmers. Okay, so if I take one example like kiwi, fresh kiwi is sold in the market 200 rupees a kg. But simply if we can dry it, it will become 600 or 800 rupees a kg. Okay, so drying or dehydration technique coupled with good quality packaging material, it is required to develop a good entrepreneurs in horticultural crop processing. So here also, this is all primary data. This is not from any book or any internet. So we have collected all this data from our entrepreneur. So you can see that what is the profit margin starting from 20 to 100%, sometimes more than 100% profit can be generated from food processing sector, especially horticultural crop processing. Then livestock processing also, processed meat products, generally 6 to 7 lakhs per year from a small meat processing industries. Here you can see I have put some picture. These are all from local except Henki. So Mom, that is very popular brand in Manipur, and she is our entrepreneur Momita. Then processed fish products also 5 to 7 lakhs per year can be generated. And processed milk products around 5 to 7 lakhs per year can be generated with a very low cost, small scale machineries. Mushroom is another sector, and people of Northeast love mushroom and they are very expertise in growing mushroom. So mushroom spawn production is a very important sector and it can generate very high profit. There is a no problem in marketing. There is a huge demand. Basically, there is a huge demand supply gap of quality mushroom spawn. So for oyster mushroom, around 1.5 to 2.2 lakhs rupees net profit can be generated for a small mushroom unit. For button it is 2.5 to 3.5. For shiitake, minimum 3.5 to 4.5. Even it can be more if we link with a good buyer or export market. And we have already developed, we have already identified oyster mushroom for different season. We have already standardized button mushroom production technology for Manipur, for northeastern states, and shiitake also. So there are many scope: button, milky mushroom, oyster mushroom, and paddy straw mushroom. Then we have shiitake mushroom. So in Manipur or in northeastern states, generally shiitake mushroom, they are grown in wood log, which takes near about 10 to 12 months. But here we have developed one technology at ICAR by creating an artificial wood log where shiitake mushroom can be harvested within 3 months. So that technology we are ready to transfer to our growers. And now innovation. Innovation is an integral part of agripreneurship development. So you can see now ready to grow mushroom packets are also available. You have to buy and you have to simply spray water in that packet and mushroom fruiting bodies will come up. So by our educated youth, rural youth, they can easily come up with such kind of products by linking some good or innovative packaging industry. Then mushroom processing also an emerging sector. So there are many kinds of processed product which we can produce from different types of mushroom. And here I would like to give one example that MS Binita Mushroom Center from Imphal. She is preparing a wide range of mushroom products like mushroom drink, mushroom noodles, mushroom nuggets, mushroom cookies, and she is earning 4 to 5 lakhs net profit per year. So you can see the prospect of mushroom processing. Then apiculture. Apiculture is another important sector, and around 2 to 3 lakhs rupees per year can be generated net profit with maybe 80 to 100 bee boxes. And now there are many high-fi bee boxes available, like flow beehive. So flow beehive, you can harvest the honey from the box itself. Honey processing is also another important sector. Honeypreneur, they can process different kinds of honey. And now another innovations like lemon and honey. So lemon and honey, we mix lemon with honey and we generally take it when we we suffer from cough and cold. So now lemon and honey, ready-made products are available in the market. Similarly, sometimes ginger honey, we mix ginger and honey with warm water and we take to reduce our fat. Now ginger honey, ready-made products are available in the market. So these are all innovations. So this kind of innovation we should think of. Other than honey, there are many byproducts also of beekeeping industry which generally we ignore. But here in the table, I'm not going to explain. You can see how much profit we can generate simply by marketing of byproducts: beeswax, propolis, royal jelly, made. Made, I think many people don't know. Made is the first ever alcoholic beverage in the world made by a human being. Made is the first ever alcoholic beverage, okay, made by a human being in the world. So from honey, by fermenting honey. And you see the market price. Beeswax 1500 to 2000 rupees a kg. Propolis 10,000 to 25,000 rupees a kg. Royal jelly 15 to 25,000 rupees a kg. So, and profit, you see 500, 400%, 500%. So this byproduct also, I think many good entrepreneurship can be developed. And talking about herbal products, we know that our northeastern region is a treasure trove of herbal plants. And now medicine to cosmetics, food to floor cleaner, we all looking after herbal products. So here also we have developed some entrepreneurs. So Imaching is very popular brand in Manipur, and he is a 65 years old entrepreneur. And you see that we have technically helped him to finalize his product, Imaching. It is a herbal shampoo, and he is earning 3 to 3.5 lakhs net profit per year. Then another, we have developed one bay leaf tea at ICAR, and we have given commercial license to one enterprise, and now he is earning, he is a rural youth, educated rural youth, Vidya Nidhi, and he is earning 4 to 5 lakhs rupees per year net profit. Then bioorganic production also. So for bioorganic production also, we have developed one, we have promoted one entrepreneurship, Green Biotech, run by two young women entrepreneurs, and their net profit per year is around 150 to 200 lakhs. And Professor Saha, he nicely explained about vermicomposting and vermi-wash. And you see that below two pictures, how, even in Amazon, you will find this kind of vermicompost packed in a good packaging material or in a vermi-wash. Vermi-wash is an excellent growth regulator. So vermi-wash packed in a good attractive bottles, and price is huge. Normal vermicompost we price 15 rupees to 18 rupees per kg. But when it packed, it become 25 to 30 rupees a kg. So this kind of innovations is required. Then another neglected sector, that is called herbal or natural dye. So we have many wildflowers grown in our hilly terrain, and from that wildflowers, good natural dye or herbal dye can be prepared, and a net profit can be generated rupees 250 to 700 rupees per kg of natural dye. Feed and fodder, another important sector, because in northeastern state there is a lack of availability of good quality feed and fodder. Even in, if you see that state capital Imphal, only one or two supplier you will get who can supply good quality feed and fodder. Then feed and fodder, silage bale. We have promoted one entrepreneur, Ima Diari. He is preparing silage bale. We have tested also. It is very good in quality. And 30 to 80 rupees per kg net profit can be generated. Protected cultivation, mainly in peri-urban areas, protected cultivation is a good option, but not only one or two polyhouse. If we promote protected cultivation, it should be on cluster basis. Maybe we can we can promote protected cultivation in the whole village, supported by primary processing unit or storage unit and market linkage. So these are all except the dragon fruit. This is the picture from Thailand, but all others from Manipur only. So depending upon the crop, 1.5 to 3.5 lakhs rupees per year can be generated from a protected structure of only 400 square meter. So this is another important sector. For peri-urban areas and for educated youth, mainly of science stream, so micro propagation is coming up very well. So some of the youths, they can take up. It may not be possible in rural areas, but peri-urban areas, micro-propagation unit is a good option. Then in not in northeast, but in other parts, especially peri-urban areas in metro cities, hydroponic and aeroponics are also coming up. Especially in Western countries, now hydroponic and aeroponic system is coming up in a big way. So in northeast also, some entrepreneur, they can try this hydroponic and aeroponic, because in hydroponic and aeroponic system, the growing period is very less. Suppose to grow a lettuce, if you require 3 months or 4 months in open condition, in hydroponic, same quantity of lettuce you can grow in 1 month. And then another important sector, it is also tertiary agriculture, and for urban or peri-urban areas, it is very important processing services like waxing or pre-cooling or grading. So farmers, they may not have their own processing units. So now many entrepreneurs are coming up who are establishing this kind of services, and they are providing these services on payment basis. Okay, so this is also a good business venture for urban or peri-urban areas. And another important thing is packaging and labeling. So I always say that the entrepreneur in Northeast, they are manufacturing very, very good quality products. So quality of product is very good, but presentation is very poor. And this presentation, even Dr. Kadiravel also explained that labeling and packaging is very important to capture the market. So packaging and labeling. So here in most of the northeastern state, all packaging material, either entrepreneurs, they are purchasing from Kolkata or Delhi, or maybe some polythene based packaging material from Guwahati. Okay, so there is a good scope for establishment of packaging unit. Okay, even in Imphal also 1 or 2 packaging units have come up, and they are making good business. So packaging and labeling, this is another venture. In each and every northeastern states, some entrepreneur, they can think of to establish packaging and labeling, because they will not face any marketing problem. Now innovative packagings are also coming up. Like this is one example I have given. So one capsule, it contains 1 seed, and simply you have to put this capsule into the soil, and you have to provide water, and plant will come up. Same thing, grow with me. And I have downloaded this photo from Amazon only. Okay, so you see organic lentils. Okay, so it comes with media, soil media and seed. You have to put only water. Now this kind of seed cube. Okay, so you can see, even it is self-explanatory in the packet. It is written that in a pot you have to put some water, and you have to put the packet. So these are all leafy greens. Okay, so now leafy greens are gaining a very good market, especially in urban areas. Okay, mainly as salad crop. So this is another good option. So this is another. Not only.
Sir, how many slides, sir, you have?
Or another
Sir?
5-6 slides, sir.
So please kindly, sir, because our honorable BC Sahib is having some another program, sir.
Okay, sir. So this is another example. So input supply is very important, and demand of input will never end. So input supply. So here actually, if we example of Manipur, so most of the farmer, they come to state capital Imphal and buy their inputs. But if any entrepreneur can develop input supply system, at least at district headquarter level, so both will be, farmer and entrepreneur, both will be benefited. Then agro tourism, here the first photograph, it is Kakchin garden. So agro tourism is also coming up. Here also restaurant under a greenhouse, park under a greenhouse. So this is also, agro tourism is a potential venture. Agro store. So here we have developed one entrepreneur, Fresh, and he has a farmers producers company, and he is directly procuring the vegetables and fruits from the farmer and keeping his store. Not only that, he has home delivery system also. So during pandemic period, every day he is posting what are the vegetables available in his Facebook page, and anybody can order by simply WhatsApping to the number. Okay, and he will deliver at your doorstep. So this is another example, home delivery system. Custom hiring center. So 6-point approach for development of entrepreneurship in Northeast. So first one is knowledge and skill in terms of technical literacy, quality literacy, then preferably venture like small entrepreneurship, incubation support, and focus on sustenance or organic products within nutraceutical. And first, we have to emphasize on small scale and gradual application. And most so here just I am going to see those some photographs, the food processing unit, what we have developed. So there are the first organic spice processing unit we have developed. So there are many processing. You can see the packaging also, it's very good. Okay. So this is one widow organization we have developed. So these are all photographs of our processing unit, and these are some of the entrepreneurs who made us proud. Entrepreneurs from Manipur. You can see here also, these are all entrepreneurs from Manipur. Okay, and this is, I would like to specially highlight, she is also Vijaya Santi, one of our entrepreneur. She is producing products from lotus leaf. Okay, textile from lotus leaf, and we have helped her to develop some lotus based and blue lily based tea also. And she has been mentioned by our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji in his Man Ki Baat program in last September. So that is also one of the pride of Manipur, and she is our entrepreneur. And we are also in process to develop one app of our incubation center, where your entrepreneur get many register, they can display their products also in that app, and this app we are planning to launch very soon. So thanks for giving me this opportunity, and I hope this kind of webinar, let's make it a webinar series, and a regular interview webinar should be organized for our agripreneurs of Northeast. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Roy. Thank you. Very nice and a very good work is there. So now Dr. Joy Kumar is coming here. So Sri Devachandra, are you ready, Pasikat? Devachandra?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
ready,
you
sir.
please start first. Okay, but please see that you try to finish within 13 minutes. Okay, Devchandra?
13 or 30, sir?
1313.
Okay,
Impossible,
sir. It will
please.
be finished by 10 minutes, sir.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
So is my slide visible, sir?
Thora bara karo, it is not in the full scale.
Now it is in the full screen, sir. Please.
Okay, okay, please start, sir.
A very good afternoon to the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir Anupama Mishra, sir, and the Director, Extension, as well as the RMC, and also the team Vidya Bharati from Guwahati. I'm here to present about the commercial horticulture nursery as agribusiness venture with special focus to the northeastern youth who can take up the venture. We are saying about a business plan. Business plan is just like a prescription given by a doctor when a person goes to pharmacy to take the medicine. So business plan, in another term, we call it as a detailed project report, which is called the DPR. So I will be focusing on the component of the business plan for commercial horticulture that can be taken up as a commercial agriculture activity. As we know that in the entire agri supply chain or the value chain, nursery or the horticulture nursery is a very essential stakeholder, because all the planting material and the seeds and seedlings are considered to be sourced from a good reputed nursery. except for the North Assam state in the northeastern state, we do not have any mechanism for recognition and registration of nurseries, which can be a point of consideration by the concerned state. In Assam, they are having recognition of nursery by the Directorate of Horticulture. This is also one of the constraints faced by the nurseries, because they cannot claim that the produce are being recognized or authenticated. However, National Horticulture Board, in collaboration with the Central Institute of Horticulture, comes up with a mechanism for...
Devchandra, your
Sir.
slide is not moving. Your slide is not moving.
So is it in the second slide or the first slide?
No, this first slide. This is first slide.
So is it moving, sir?
No, not yet. Okay, start. Okay, Devchandra, okay.
It is very true that there are some horticulture nurseries in and around state capital as well as the district headquarters, but we need to scale them up. The maximum planting materials are being procured from nearest Assam state and far away from the West Bengal as well as the Andhra Pradesh, to be precise. There is immense scope for the nurseries, either horticulture nursery, agroforestry nurseries alike, because all the increase in the cultivation needs quality planting material free from pest and diseases. When we are considering about the setting up of horticulture nursery as a commercial venture, we need to have a techno-economic feasibility study, technical feasibility of the activity as well as the economic viability of the project. First, we need to see whether the cultivation of the fruits and vegetables are there in and around the site of proposed nursery, or are there any identified belts of cultivation for these crops. Presence or the absence of the medium to large scale nurseries also affect the viability. We need to see about a backward linkages, whether the inputs of the required activity are available in place, as well as the forward linkages, especially the institutional buyer as well as the individual buyers, and scope for export if it is possible. We need to see about the strength, weakness, and opportunity threat analysis, SWOT analysis of the particular project. Explore the possibility to include the FPOs and the consideration for the bank or a credit linkage, because a particular project, if it is to be taken to a higher level, then credit linkage becomes very, very essential, either for availing the subsidy or to grow the project as a standalone commercial venture. When we consider about the FPOs as a part in the success of the nurseries, we can take it that the member of the FPOs are the clients of the nurseries. They are the one who will be procuring my planting material, seeds, saplings, etc. And we can plan our seasonal activity, which crop is preferred in which season, and which is the stage at which the farmers wants to grow. We can take up about the satellite nurseries. Satellite nurseries are a small venture of an existing nursery that can be established in villages or site of cultivations or a preferred customer that will be maintained by the nursery owner, but to be monitored by the prospect customer. So this is called the satellite nurseries. We can see about a bulk procurement, which is possible with the involvement of the FPOs. And we can think about the FPOs being the outsourcing for the agri inputs that can be placed in the nursery itself. Considering the government subsidies, as it is, there is no specific scheme for the nursery as it is, but the enterprise can be a part in the agri startup, stand-up, make in India. In state like Manipur, till today, the horticulture nursery is being registered under the DIC with a concept of the MSME activity. this needs to be reconsidered by each of the agriculture, horticulture departments to bring all the horticulture nurseries under the agri or horticulture venture. There is one scheme which is very relevant with the nurseries, that is the Agri Clinic Agri-Business Scheme, ACAVC scheme, which is credit linked, and 40% subsidy is being given to establish such agri clinic. If it is for the nursery, then special focus will be on the consultation as well as the production of the quality planting material. For a successful agriculture, horticulture nurseries, we need to have a close liaison with the agencies like the SFSC, EPEDA, NABARD that promotes the FPUs, state departments, including the forest and environment, because it is the one that becomes a very big institutional buyer for agri-forestry saplings and nurseries. ICAR institutes, agriculture universities, CAEPHT, whenever they are having any schemes for distribution of the planting material, they become a very good institutional stakeholder for buying the planting material raised by the nurseries. Department of Tourism, this is also a emerging department that takes up the plantation with special focus on the agri-tourism. However, it is an advice to the young entrepreneur that subsidy and grant should not be considered as an essential criterion. That means if I think that nursery cannot be started without the assistance from subsidy, then we can think and plan again, because subsidy is an enabler, not an essential criteria for any business venture. Let me take up a categorization of the nursery. When there is capital investment of less than 10 lakh, 10 to 25, 26 to 50, 51 to 1 crore, and above 1 crore. So there are ranges of the nurseries capacities based upon the capital investment or the project cost that is required for starting off and management of the nurseries. Let me take up an illustration about a nursery whose capital investment is about 8,29,000 and recurring cost inclusion comes to 12,23,000. For the SWOT analysis, strength, there is no doubt increase in the demand. In the weakness, the dependable nurseries in and around any site of location becomes a constraint for a young entrepreneur. There is always lack of the skilled nurseryman who knows exactly the nursery techniques, propagation techniques. So this becomes a weakness. In the opportunities, absence of the large nurseries in and around can be taken as an advantage for us. Ever increasing consciousness of the plantation as well as nutrition, agri fairs by the universities and agencies, availability of subsidies, this becomes an opportunity for nurseries. Threat becomes when the competitive price of the sapling from the neighboring states. Say, for example, a particular lemon seedling in Manipur raised by a nurseryman may cost 30 rupees, which can be made available at 15 to 18 rupees if it is procured from Assam. So this is a threat for us. Then the emerging trend of online availability of nurseries. Sitting at home, it can be ordered and it can be delivered. So this becomes a challenge and a threat for emerging horticulture nurseries. Then what are the mitigating factors or solutions for the weakness and the threat that is being analyzed in the SWOT? For a mitigating weakness, the prospect entrepreneur is expected to visit the large nurseries and learn the hands-on training. We need to have a push type of marketing in the nursery business. Push type of marketing means you create the demand and let the customer and the client have the feeling that I have to purchase. This type of marketing, we call it push type of business. Labor and the nurseries can be given training in the existing nurseries or the agri universities and the KVKs. How the threat can be mitigated? We can go for specialization in few species, not all species, say fruit nursery, flower nurseries, ornamental plant nurseries, agroforestry nurseries, etc. And licensing with the FPOs who become the immediate buyer for our nurseries. And try to be a part in the online availability of nurses by enrolling ourselves as a party there, not as a competitor. Let us consider about the project cost capital investment, taking land as on land without any lease, and the land development, computer accessories, then some of the accessories, tools and equipments, and the market survey feasibility study report, coming to approximately 8,29,000 for the capital investment A, and the recurring cost for a detailed project report, which is a bankable in nature. The recurring cost need not be for the whole 1 year, because income generation will start by third or fourth months in a very good ideal nursery. So capitalization of the recurring cost should be not more than 6 months, which is easily perceived by any banker. Any professional banker perceives whether it is overestimating or otherwise. So capitalization of the recurring cost for 6 months comes to, for the inputs and seats, it comes to 1.226 lakh. And for the main days and manpower, manager is not paid, taking myself as a manager there. But please remember, if we include the salary for the manager, even it is myself, it gives a very good impression because it becomes a reality. However, in my illustration, I have not taken that salary for the manager myself, so it comes to 2.49. And miscellaneous expenditure of recurring for 6 months, it comes to transport, insurance, electric bill, etc., coming to 19,200. So the total project cost comes to 12,23,700 without considering any loan or subsidy. That means it is being invested from my own fund or family's fund. Let us take the implementations. Which are the activities that needs to be implemented immediately? Then second phase of this becomes a reality, because I need 8.29 lakh in the early phase and another 3.95 lakh in the second stage. However, it is to be noted that first and second phase need not be more than 3 months. That means 90 days. It cannot be extended. If the second phase is extending beyond 6 months, then economic viability will be affected drastically in my particular nursery project. When I analyze for the profitability of the unit, let me consider only 6 as a component from where the income will come. That means the raising of the seedlings for the flowers and vegetables, rhizomes and combs, seedlings for the fruit crops like citrus, mango, jamun, carambola, then the air-layered budded grafted plants, the foliage of the ornamental plants as well as the trees, agroforestry saplings, that is being targeted the forestry and the environment departments, and income from extension service by giving some advisory to the clients, farmers, as well as the satellite nurseries. So for one cycle, the income per batch by taking a nominal quantity, then taking the number of cycle per year, that means vegetable and flower seedlings, I'm taking 4 cycles, that means 3 months a cycle, taking the Kharif, Rabi, Jaid, and the corresponding. For fruit trees, I'm taking only 1 cycle. So income for a particular year, it comes to around 16.60 lakh. When we consider about the profitability statement, it is to be projected at least for 3 to 5 or even 10 years. However, it is to be considered that the incremental increase in the components can be presumed at 5 to 10% every year. That means if I earn 10 lakh this time, then I can earn about 10 lakh 50,000 in the next. In that way, 5 to 10% increase is being estimated. Even for the recurring expenditure that is required for the running of the nurseries. Coming to the cash flow, that means the capital cost component, recurring cost component for the first to the 5th year, and the benefit that is being assumed. We have to consider that the benefit has been considered for whole 1 year, that means the 12 years, considering the cycle of business that I presumed. Different discounting factor has been considered at 15%. This, in the first year, 0.870, it will mean that 1 rupee at the end of 12 months is equivalent to 87 paisa. 1 rupee today is equivalent to rupees 50 paise after 5 years. Considering that as a point, the benefit cost ratio comes to 1.68 for this particular nursery of medium scale size. Some of the very important points that I would like to highlight is the moratorium period of 9 months. That is, during these months, we cannot expect any extra benefit or net benefit. Returning period is 5 years. Seasonality is to be monitored strictly. And the benefit cost ratio is at the lower side. In practicality monitored, it comes more than 2.50. So considering this, the medium scale horticulture nursery can be projected as a very profitable agribusiness venture for the youths of the northeastern state or any of the state in the region. Thank you so much, the organizing team as well as the resource management cell. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, David Chandra, for nice presentation. Now we have
Thank
the
you, sir.
last presentation for today's webinar. I request Dr. N.G. Joykumar, Dean, College of Food Technology, Imphal. So please start, sir.
I'm Dr. Joy Kumar, Dean College of Food Technology. I'm sharing my slides. already my project motor project motor menaba. Yeah, no DC color. Hello. Hello. Can everybody hear me? Oh dear. Hello. Can you share my slide? Okay. Okay. 구엄 디샹거동 미사. 시구엄 나지. 구엄 디디야domnya. 그 시한 온도 그지. 구엄 디샹디야domnya. 시리즈 썰로이가. 시리즈.
여행 시리즈 아니에요. 지금 평생 시리 까봐도 시까꾸는 시까.
그냥 내는 problem을.
나 하야마. 야, 까봐면 무슨 것도 어떤 상황이
Ya dia mau ya.
Saya tu kapu ni paling kapu. Mau jadi itu.
Contoh.
Ini tu yang Hello.
Hello. Can anybody hear me? Please respond.
सर नमस्कार सर प्लीज शेयर योर स्लाइड
Slide yang cuma lama sian toga lah. Mana yang ada tarik kisah? Ini saya itu maga pongkan tong nari bah. Mana yang ada si number one slide si hangga layu. Semua prosedur kita thamma layu hangga.
Itu kapu ni nampak.
Ini aja bah. Si hangga.
Ada hebat tu kapu ni, macam musang yang usah nak hidup. Macam siapa kapu? Next slide apa? Next slide apa?
Next slide.
Next slide. Ya bro, next slide.
Macam mana link tu? Jadi macam full screen tu, apa begini?
Sat thoda podium. Ya bro. Next slide tu apa? Next slide. Jadi. Drop tahu sih. Kenapa? Entah tu lah. Entah.
Second slide like this.
Hello. Hello. Daksa.
Yes, sir.
Due to some technical problem, the topic of the Dr. N.G. Joy Kumar is dropped, sir. So we will see in the next time. So now it is the time for the general remarks. So I request, before the Honorable Vice Chancellor remarks, I request our co-chairman, our Pawanji, Dr. Pawan Tiwari ji, if you have any comments or any views, please express something about this webinar, sir. Pawan ji?
धन्यवाद सर।
जी सर।
आप सुन पा रहे हैं सर मुझे?
जी 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 जी
सर, आज का ये लगातार 2 घंटे से अधिक, लगभग 3 घंटे होने जा रहे हैं और हमने विशिष्ट सब विद्वानों को सुना यहाँ पर, और तमाम तकनीकी बाधाओं के बावजूद भी हमारे विशेषज्ञों ने हम सबको ज्ञान प्रदान किया। और निश्चित तौर पर YouTube लाइव के माध्यम से हमारे अनेक युवा श्रोताओं ने पूर्वोत्तर भारत के इस पूरे वेबिनार को देखा है, और भविष्य में परिस्थितियां अनुकूल होने पर आने वाले समय में हम सब मिल करके और पूर्वोत्तर भारत में इस हमारी जो कृषि संपदा है उसको किस प्रकार से उसके समुचित उपयोग करते हुए और भारत को एक श्रेष्ठ भारत के रूप में, समुन्नत भारत के रूप में और बढ़ाने में हमारी सबकी भूमिका होगी। आज के इस वेबिनार को संपन्न कराने हेतु केंद्रीय कृषि विश्वविद्यालय इम्फाल और विशेष रूप से सम्माननीय कुलपति महोदय का धन्यवाद देता हूं। विद्या भारती के साथ मिलकर के हम सब ने इस अनुष्ठान को पूर्णता दान करने की दिशा में आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। एक बार पुनः सभी विशेषज्ञों का और आप सबका और सम्माननीय कुलपति जी का मैं हृदय से धन्यवाद देता हूं। धन्यवाद सर।
Thank you, Dhanabad sir, for your kind words, especially towards the resource poor farmers of this region. I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor and facilitator of this program, Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Anupama Mishra ji, please give some comments, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Ranjit Sharma. First, I would like to thank our organizer, हमारे साथी श्री पवन तिवारी जी, सह संगठन मंत्री विद्या भारती पूर्वोत्तर, my colleague Dr. Ranjit Sharma, and also I thanks our Vidya Bharati people, those who have designed this vibrant webinar in a very impressive manner. respected Dean of the Constituent College, my colleague Dr. Saha, Dr. Rajesh Sharma, my colleague Nodal officers from different colleges, today we have organized agriculturally vibrant and self-reliant northeastern region. Our agripreneur would refer to those enterprises who engage in themselves in any agriculture and allied venture, not as a hobby, but by as an occupation to generate some income. Those activities are broadly in terms of agribusiness. This activity related to jal, jungle, jameen, water, soil, forest, birds, animal, that will include all the activity related to this component. There is need to be sensitized to be the best amongst the equal, creating every stakeholder as a partner, not as a competitor for the sustainability. Still, we are dependent on some of the commodity which we are importing, like our California almond, or sometimes we are importing our dates also. Sometime our oilseed crop also, and like kiwi, apple, still we are importing. That will create the stress, stress amongst the farmers also. Our farmers are the driving force to give a facelift to the general impression that agriculture is always associated with the poverty and the struggling life. We have a long way from the conventional farming to high-tech agriculture, where we can also use the artificial intelligence also. There is tremendous opportunity in the production, pre-production, post-production, pre-marketing and marketing till the consumption. One can simply as a goods aggregator of farm produces collected from the group of the farmers, engage in sorting, grading, packaging, branding, transporting before the home delivery. This time we are facing broadly two groups of stakeholders. One, those who are involved in production side. Another one is the agri-food supply chain. There is a lot of scope for high-value commodity in particularly northeastern region, because the region blessed by a different climatic situation in the prevailing in the region. We have also involved growing the high-value crop like our kiwi also, orange, dragon fruit, oil palm, or apple, and high quality turmeric, high quality ginger, strawberry, large cardamom, banana, pineapple, so many commodity available in the region and we are producing also. And there is a lot of scope for off-season crop also. Due to our climatic situation, we can also involve in off-season crop also. So that is why we have organized this workshop for our youth of the northeastern region, so that whatever potential we are having, how we can utilize those potential for income generating activity, so that we can shift from job seeker to job provider. Once again, I thank you about all the speakers for giving a very valuable information to youth of the northeastern region. I thank our organizer and Vidya Bharati also for collaborating us for organizing this webinar. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, very much, sir, for your very valuable words. So it is the time of, sir, vote of thanks. So I will give you, sir, vote of thanks from my side. Thank you, sir, everybody, all the speakers, for sparing your valuable time and sharing your diverse experiences in and efforts to provide an avenue for the big cities returnee during this deadly COVID-19 pandemic. I thank our beloved Vice Chancellor Dr. Anupama Mishra ji for initiating such needful webinar at this juncture for the breadwinners, economic survivors of millions of the Northeast region, especially for the youth. It shows your core concern towards a vibrant nation. We also thanks to Sri Dr. Pawan Tiwari ji and all the families of the Vidya Bharati Northeast region. Any reason, sir? And the collaborator of this webinar, sir, in a short notice for arranging this state-of-art facility come platform for greater outreach to the talented youths of Northeast region for a rejuvenate source of earning livelihood through agri and allied activities. We are looking forward, sir, to work together for self-reliance Northeast India, sir. My thanks also remain always with to all the respected deans of the constituent colleges of the Central Agricultural University Imphal and all the members of the Central Committee of Resource Management Cell, and to all the nodal officers of the Central Agricultural University at the constituent colleges of the CAEPHT Imphal for this webinar program, a grand success. To conclude with, I appeal to all to stay safe, keeping COVID SOP and the protocol. Thank you all. Wish you a safe life and safe health. See you again somewhere in the next platform, sir. Till that, bye bye. Namaskar सभी को केंद्रीय कृषि विश्वविद्यालय की तरफ से सभी को पूर्वोत्तर क्षेत्र का कार्यकर्ताओं को सभी को विश्व भारती सभी कार्यकर्ताओं को नमस्कार सर. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir.